The advantages are of a revocable living trust, in addition to avoiding probate, is it lets you leave things in a creditor-protected manner. We're in such a litigious society today. That's probably a much bigger advantage to leave it in such a way that is protected from creditors and predators. Also, it lets you leave things perhaps staged to your children. Maybe instead of giving them everything day one, stage it over a period of time. It also lets you put things in there like, how do you determine when you're disabled in the first place? And we're talking about mental disability here, is when one doctor says you're disabled, 2 doctors, 3 doctors. We think a better way is have a disability panel, a panel of your own people. They decide when you're disabled, and we put the panel name them in the trust. And so now, let's say, God forbid, you have a stroke. Now you're disabled. You're going to go rehab. You're going to be fine, but you can't handle things right now. The disability panel meets, says you're disabled. Then what happens? Then the person you've chosen takes over for you during your time of disability. And what do? Follow your instructions and do with your assets what you want done with them. Now, you go through rehab, you recover, the disability panel meets again, says you're okay, you walk back in and take back over. Everything's just like you left it. Much better approach. Also, it lets you put in there prenuptial requirements, so if your spouse ever remarries, the assets go to your children or grandchildren, or go to your other beneficiary the way you want them. There's so much more you can do with trust-based planning than will-based planning, besides just avoiding probate.